What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another one. And on this one, this video is going to prove to you just how based Elon Musk is. Because let me tell you, he's based. He is based. I always thought that, see, he had that meme and he posted up every once in a while on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. But he has that meme where it keeps saying, the left, uh, the line of where left is and where right is keeps moving more towards the left, meaning that if you were even moderately leftist at all, now you're considered right wing. That's the way he felt, and that's the reality of the situation. So I guess maybe he identified originally as a leftist, maybe, or maybe slight left or whatever. That's not really important. My point is that he's based, man. He's just he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk shit. He walks the walk, and I gotta respect that, man. Now, don't get me wrong. The guy's got more money than anyone could ever do anything with. But so maybe that makes it a little bit easier for him to stay true to his principles. But he's sticking true to his principles anyway, because you know what, the money could be gone for whatever reason. So let's have a read here, shall we? It says Elon Musk says X will defy order from Brazil's Supreme Court after the Twitter files. The announcement comes in response to Twitter Files Brazil reporting on Twitter's internal communications from before Mr. Musk's 2022 takeover. Owner of X Corp. Oh, I can't believe I called it that. Elon Musk said on the platform Saturday evening that the company had decided to lift all restrictions on Brazilian accounts targeted by an order from the nation's Supreme Court. We are lifting all restrictions. This judge has applied massive fines, threatened to arrest our employees, and cut off access to X in Brazil. As a result, we will probably lose all revenue in Brazil and have to shut down our office there. But principles matter more than profit, Mr. Musk posted, notifying of X's decision. That's pretty awesome, actually. To be real. To be real, that's pretty awesome. The announcement came in response to reporting by investigative journalist Michael Schellenberger and colleagues David Agape and Eli Vieira, titled Twitter Files Brazil. In his reporting, Mr. Schellenberger cites records released by X, formerly Twitter. It was a much better name. During Mr. Musk's 2022 takeover that allegedly show that Brazil is engaged in a sweeping crackdown on free speech led by a Supreme Court justice. I don't know about you guys, but as I read this, I go, damn, isn't it great to be an American? You know? Because we have the First Amendment. That's not. The First Amendment is unique for us. Because if you think you can really talk at all, look at Tommy Robinson over there in the UK. You can't. You even in Western countries that we believe are first world and all this, they're arresting people for their speech. And here you got a Brazilian judge trying to basically shut down Twitter altogether. Sitting members of Brazil's Congress and journalists were among those named by Brazil's highest court for censoring. Mr. Schellenberger said of his findings, which he has shared on X, he named lower house members Carla Zambali of former President Jair Bolsonaro's Liberal Party and Marcel Van Hatten of the Novo Party as targets of orders targeting posts the court deemed misinformation. So because it's misinformation, we got to cut off all information. Wow. The possibility for misinformation exists, so you gotta we gotta stop it. This is the crazy stuff, you guys. According to the internal files Mr. Schellenberger shared, Twitter in Brazil was threatened with a $30,000 fine. The company had 1 hour to remove the Congress's members' posts or pay the court for non-compliance. Bro, how about you eat a bag, bro? How about you eat a giant bowl of I don't give a fuck? The article reports that the justice had even been jailing individuals without trial for things posted on social media. If you're in the United States right now and you're listening to this and you're on the left, please reconsider your position. I know that we've got some hate watching going on with me, and that's cool and everything. I appreciate you guys, even though you hate my guts. But seriously, reconsider your position, because the left in the 60s used to be about, free speech, free expression, all this, and now it's basically walk lockstep in with me or else. And that's where the problems come in. According to Mr. Schellenberger, Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes, I, I don't know, allegedly made demands to Twitter to allow access to its internal data in violation of Twitter's own policies on the handling of user data. He also allegedly ordered that Twitter deplatform the individuals responsible for the specific posts that he wanted censored, without giving users any right of appeal or even the right to see the evidence presented against them. Jeez, can't even face your accusers anymore. And yes, I know, Twitter is not a government entity, blah blah, but still, man, like, these things matter. Brazil's Twitter files also show that the justice sought to weaponize Twitter's content moderation policies against supporters of then President Jair Bolsonaro, Mr. Schellenberger said. A similar trend to what the Twitter files revealed was happening to former President Donald Trump and conservative voices in the United States. I hate to say it, man, but it looks almost like a New World Order, doesn't it? Like they're trying to create one. The origin of the order to censor Brazilians' posts was also revealed in the internal Twitter files, Mr. Schellenberger said. Mr. Schellenberger, I'm getting tired of saying it. Mr. Schellenberger said Justice de Moraes, Brazil's Supreme Federal Court, and Brazil's Superior Electoral Court, TSE, declined to respond to the report. Of course, because what do you have to say? It's not defensible. It's not a defensible position. Last year, Justice de Moraes also ordered an investigation into executives at social messaging platform Telegram and Alphabet's Google, who were in charge of a campaign criticizing a proposed internet regulation bill. The bill put the onus on internet companies, search engines, and social messaging services to find and report illegal material instead of leaving it to the courts, and charged hefty fines for failures to do so. Good Lord. Aggressive censorship. Mr. Musk said of Brazil's Twitter files, which he released to Mr. Schellenberger, this aggressive censorship appears to violate the law and will of the people of Brazil. Man, I'm telling you, man, the more I find out about Elon Musk, the more the guy's he's just a man. He's just a man. Journalist Paulo Figueiredo, who is a contributor to the Epoch Times and censored by the court order, replied, "You're going to save my country. We could never repay you." Heartfelt, man. That's heartfelt. That's as we would say, mucho corazón. A lot of heart. A lot of heart. He had replied to an earlier post urging X not to comply with the court order, saying that the independent platforms Rumble and Locals did not comply. "You're powerful enough to make a difference," he said. Good. Good. Mr. Musk described himself as a free speech absolutist. He said at the time when he bought Twitter that it was to create a platform where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner. Yeah. Shortly after telling Brazil's Supreme Court that his company would not comply with its order, he posted to X an image for the people of Earth of an X comprising of free speech. Sweet, man. Sweet. You guys, like I said, to my leftist friends out there, you guys really, from the bottom of my heart, reconsider your position. Because you guys used to be pro free speech, and now it really has become something where you have to walk lockstep, or else you get ostracized, you become a pariah, blah blah. So yeah, you guys, that's it for right now. Stay safe and stay based.